you feel like quitting right now, I just want you to pause for a second and listen to this. We have this idea in our heads that quitting is this massive dramatic event. Picture someone slamming their heads and hands on a desk or throwing their hands up in the air and just walking away forever. I think it's a huge explosion of frustration. The truth is, quitting almost never happens in one big moment. It happens quietly. It happens in 100 tiny invisible moments where we just decided the friction isn't worth it anymore. Just deciding to sleep in just this one time. It's because on the laptop, it's the problem, it's just too frustrating. It's the micro negotiations we make with ourselves when we're tired, when we're at a low point. We just say to ourselves that we can't do this anymore. This very specific kind of exhaustion comes not from failing, but from trying. It's that heavy feeling when you've been putting in the effort trying to build a better routine, trying to get your life on track, or trying to pull yourself out of a rut. You wake up, you do the things you're supposed to, and at the end of the week, nothing looks different. The room still feels messy, your energy is still low. You look around and feel like you haven't moved an inch. The reason this hurts so much is because you're stuck in what people call the invisible progress stage. It's the brutal period where you're just trying so hard. You're putting in the work. There's absolutely no visible proof yet. That's when the mental friction hits the hardest. Your brain doesn't tell you to give up on your whole life. It just tells you to skip today. It says just to close the laptop, just stay in bed and just let it all go for now. The pain of taking one more step just feels so much heavier than the quiet relief of just stopping. When you're at this lowest point, that relief is incredibly tempting. Because we don't see instant results, we start falling into the most dangerous trap of all, the all or nothing mindset. Convince ourselves that if we can't do something perfectly, then what's the point in doing it at all? If you miss one day of a new routine, your brain tells you your whole week's ruined, so just may as well just stop. If you can't clean the whole house, or you don't even pick up a single coffee cup, we hold ourselves to these impossible, perfect standards, and when we inevitably slip up, because we're all human and none of us are perfect, we just use it as an excuse to let go of the rope completely. Perfectionism is just procrastination in a fancy suit. It's a way for us to protect ourselves from the friction of trying. We think, if I can't do this right, I'm just not going to do it at all. Growth, it's not a montage movie. It's just a tiny, quiet decision to take one step. One more step when your brain is screaming at you to stop. When we feel like we can't do it anymore, it's almost always because we're looking at the entire mountain. We're looking at the months or even years it'll take to fix the problem. We sit around waiting for enough motivation to magically show up so we can climb it. We tell ourselves, I'll start again on Monday when I feel rested, or I'll do it when I have more energy. The motivation doesn't work like that. It doesn't just fall out the sky and hit you while you're lying in bed. Action always comes first. Motivation only follows after you start moving. So if you wait to feel inspired to take action, you'll stay stuck forever. You don't climb the mountain by staring at the peak. You can climb it by staring at your feet and taking that first step. When the moment comes where you want to close the door, walk away, just scale it down. If you plan to work on something for an hour, if you're completely drained, don't quit. Just do 5 minutes. You can't fix everything, just fix one tiny thing. You don't have to fix your entire life tonight. You just have to push through the friction of this one single moment. That's all growth is. It's the accumulation of 1,000 tiny boring moments where you choose not to stop trying. You're sitting there tonight feeling completely overwhelmed, feeling like you've tried everything and just want to let go. I hear you. It's okay to be exhausted. It's absolutely okay to rest. Just don't confuse resting with quitting. Give yourself some grace tonight. let the heavy stuff just go for now. Tomorrow when you wake up, just try to take those first few steps. Try to win that very first moment. Take it one tiny choice at a time. Sleep well, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.